In this video, I'm going to talk about how to get unstuck and move your business forward. But first, I want to tell you a story about my dad. My father, I was born in England, he's English, and my father was an old school bank manager. He was the kind of guy who'd get into work at about 9 in the morning, work until about noon, take his clients out for lunch until about 3, come back and piddle around the office for a bit, go home, take a nap, and then work from about 7 or 8 until about 9 or 10 at night at the house, getting ready for the next day. He was an entrepreneur. He was really focused on serving his customers, and he was very, very successful. And he used to take me with him to visit clients at times, and one of his clients was a farmer. We lived in a somewhat rural area of the country in England, and this farmer had a wonderful farm, and so as any young boy would do, I was allowed to put my Wellington boots on and go for a little tramp around the farm. Unfortunately, I got stuck in a big pile of mud. I walked into this mud pile and had my wellies on, got stuck in it, and it was kind of a frustrating situation for me. And I tried and I tried and I tried, but I couldn't get my foot out. Now, what do you do in your business when you are feeling stuck? How can you get unstuck? I'd like to talk about that in this video. And there's 3 things that you can do to get unstuck. Number 1, commit to playing long-term games with long-term people. When you're stuck, everything in your focus goes towards getting unstuck. And sometimes you can forget the fact that you are in a long-term business. This is construction. Construction is not going anywhere. People have been building for millennia, and they are going to continue to build. We are in a long-term business, and the very best construction companies commit to playing long-term games with long-term people. So don't run away in the time of adversity. Don't declare bankruptcy, unless, of course, you have to in very extreme circumstances, and plan to be around for another decade or 2. I know you're planning to be around, so start acting like it, okay? Second thing you can do is focus on other people. And what do I mean by that? Well, if any business is going to be successful, it must focus on solving problems and adding value. In other words, you have to give people what they want. So in this current market environment, what do people want? They still want to avoid pain, and they're still looking for pleasure. And you as a business, you're looking to serve your customers and your clients and help them to avoid pain and gain pleasure. So stay focused on solving problems, adding value, and then, of course, in a time of crisis, outworking everyone. And then the last thing that you can do to get unstuck in this time of challenge is to upgrade your people. And let me dive into this in a little more detail. I know, working with construction companies over the past 15 years, that sometimes folks complain about their people when times are going well because there's so much volume of work that they have to bring in the B and the C players. Well, now, perhaps as the volume dips and you don't have as many projects to work on in the next few years, we don't know. But if that does occur, now is the time to upgrade your people. Your people are telling you a lot about who they are at the moment during this time of crisis. And there's 3 things that you want to look for in your folks at the moment. You're looking for smarts, you're looking for energy, and you're looking for character or integrity. Look at the people who are working for you at the moment. Are they demonstrating their smarts? In other words, are they showing it in their flexibility, in their willingness to solve problems, and in their ability to solve problems, in the contribution that they're making to your organization in these tough times? Look at those folks with energy. The ones who are energized by circumstances of adversity are the ones that you want to stick with over a long period of time. Try and weed out the folks who are apathetic or who are somehow depressed through this situation. Look for the people who are challenged and want to take on that challenge. And then finally, think about the people who are demonstrating integrity. And you know, one of the sneaky ways integrity is being demonstrated at the moment is the way people are working from home. Now, I know working from home is a deep challenge, but a lot of times when folks are working from home, it's a time to slack off. So use the tools at your disposal to keep track of your people and to really ask, are my folks giving 100% effort to the best of their ability in these adverse circumstances, even if they are working from home? Because they will display themselves in these situations, and they'll let you know whether they're people of smarts, energy, and integrity. Okay? Now, back to the farm, I got my shoe, my boot, my welly stuck in that mud. And unfortunately, I couldn't get the welly out. So I had to limp back to the farm with only one boot on. But thankfully, someone came out and helped me get the Wellington out, and I was restored to 2 boots. Think about what you can do to get unstuck. Again, in this video, I shared 3 simple things. Commit to playing long-term games with long-term people. Stay focused on solving problems, adding value, and outworking everyone. And then finally, look to upgrade. Make sure that you're really upgrading your people talent pool at the moment with people who have smarts, energy, and integrity. My name is Anderton. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful.